let's clear up the little myth that you can't use UV resin in a closed back bezel, shall we? The answer is yes, you absolutely can. I've seen this going around on Facebook, people saying, no, 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 it's impossible, you can't. The thing is, open back bezels are so shallow that if you work in layers, as I'm about to demonstrate, it works absolutely fine. I mean, look how shallow that is. That's just this is just a cheap, fairly standard open back bezel that I got from Amazon. Couldn't tell you what make it is, but they're the pretty standard ones that you see a lot. Now, I'm even going to use some black UV resin on the back, which, as you know, this is the T-Expert one, particularly black coloured UV resin. You do need to very much work in layers because there's a lot of pigment in there. Now, I'm not worried about it covering completely. I don't necessarily need it completely black. You could make it completely black, but I would do that in 2 layers. So that's cured. So far, so good. Pretty straightforward. And I'm going to put just a little bit more resin in, but this time we're going for clear. So this is the Craft Resin Clear. All the good brands will work. I just kept seeing this go around on Facebook and I thought, no, you can, you can. So I'll show everybody. I still very much say that translucent moulds and hollow back bezels are far, far easier. And I always recommend them over and above an opaque mould. But when it comes to the bezels, I really don't see the problem. I've been doing it for years, using the closed back ones, because then I didn't have to mess about with resin tape. These are just opal flakes that I bought for nail art ages ago. I'm going to put a few different colours in here. Let's have a bit of a contrast. Let's have the gold one. As you can see, these are very chameleon-y. They just kind of flip through all sorts of colours. So I'm going to just push that in. I'm just going to make sure it's down from the edges. I'll dome it at the end as well. So if you don't know how to dome, then stick with me. I'll show you how to do that. But this is going to be just a very quick video proving that this is indeed possible. Okay, so that layer's done. I want to make this a bit 3D, so let's go with another layer. These little closed back bezels are shallow, so I have been known to even do it in one go. Also, of course, the back of them, if you don't put colour on it, the back is silver, so it will reflect the light up through to it. So, you know, that's doable. Okay, so that's all over. Let's have a bit of... Ooh, actually, I really like that one I put on first. Should we have some more of that? No, let's have a different one. I really like these flakes, by the way, and I honestly can't remember where I got them from. It was quite recent. I did buy them from... Was it Amazon? Might have even been AliExpress, I don't know. Okay, so let's have a bit more of the blue at the top. Also, of course, these flakes are transparent, which also helps because the light can pass through. There we are. So that should give us a bit of a 3D effect because we've worked even the sparkle in layers. Obviously, with whatever you're using ultraviolet curing resin with, if you use too much of a colour or too much sparkle or whatever, too many inclusions, you can get to the point where the light can't get through. So, you know, just like with any UV resin make, you've got to let that ultraviolet light get through it. So let's cure that. And then finally, got glitter everywhere, obviously. I'm just going to put a final dome coat on to really make those colours pop. This is the probably easiest way to do it. I sometimes just squeeze straight from the bottle and go around the edges first. I've had a hell of a lot of practice, let's just say. But I would say this is probably the easiest to be accurate and not go over onto your metal. You can get high viscosity UV resins as well that are actually dome even easier. And epoxy, of course. This is just a regular viscosity one and it works perfectly well. And your final little step really when you're doing this is to get your head down at the side of it. I hope you can hear me okay still. And just make sure you've got everything. You've got right up to the edges. You're all covered. And then I put one more drop in the middle. Let that spread. Self-level. And cure. Might put another layer over actually. Yeah, we'll have another dome layer. And there we go. Domed and everything. Yep, you absolutely can use UV resin in closed back bezels. I'm going to get this out in the sun actually because I want to show you these flakes. Well, I'll put you the link for those as well. But everything I use, I always put the links down in the video description for you. But I hope that answers that comment that I keep seeing going around on Facebook. I hope people will find that useful. Hope it'll open a few more doors and possibilities for you. Of course, you know what to do. If you want to see more useful tips and hints for your resin crafting, then there's a subscribe button down here. Likes and comments are always very, very welcome as well. Because any questions you send me or plonk into my comments, of course, I do try to answer by either replying to you or by making you a little video. There you go. I'll see you for the next one.